What's up, Slashaholics? Welcome back to our creepy corner of YouTube where the blood runs cold and the screams are always fresh. I am Slash Sister Jen.
And I'm Willy Wonka, and this is my fucking chocolate factory.
What the? You ain't no Otis Driftwood.
Alright. I mean, I guess I'm Slash Sister Hallie, and welcome to the Chahos. In other words, chaos. If you're new to the channel, be sure to slash the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our killer content.
Yeah. Alright, horror freaks and midnight misfits. We are taking a filthy, blood-soaked detour through the backroads of hell.
Or Texas, at least.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're diving headfirst into Rob Zombie's masterpiece?
Yeah.
Of murder and mayhem, The Devil's Rejects. Part road movie, part Grindhouse fever dream, and 100% unhinged, which is the way Zombie likes it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Get ready for sadistic outlaws, sleazy sheriffs, and a whole lot of southern fried carnage. This one ain't for the squeamish.
I mean, nothing we do is really for the squeamish. But that being said, we're not going to be able to...
We've done some reviews that are...
But I mean, also that being said, we're also not going to be able to show a lot of this film.
No, it's violent, y'all.
With a cast of characters a mile long and talent to boot, you can tell Rob Zombie had more money to do this and a better idea about filmmaking after doing House of a Thousand Corpses.
For sure. With actors like Ken Foray, Bill Moseley. Wait. He's missing. He's missing. We have to bring him out. It's my man. Sorry, Chucky. You're getting covered. Don't know if y'all can see that, but that's my Bill. Bill Moseley, Sherry Moon Zombie, who, I mean, you can't have a Rob Zombie movie without her. Sid Haig, William Forsythe, Matthew McCrory.
In his last role.
I know, and he actually passed away, what, like 5 days before the premiere?
Month.
Yeah.
A month, either before the movie premiered. I think it was a month before
really
the movie
close,
premiered.
Yeah. Leslie Easterbrook, Dave Sheridan, Lou Temple, E.G. Daily, Diamond Dallas Page. Yo, DDP, come on. And fucking Danny Trejo. Plus, many more. This clearly had money to build upon what Rob had already started with.
Oh, absolutely. Do you know who E.G. Daily is?
I do not.
So, I know you're a fan of Nickelodeon's 90s cartoons.
Yes.
She was the voice.
Tommy Pickles! Yep. Oh my gosh, yes.
If you listen to it in the film, you can hear her. You can hear Tommy in her.
Yeah, you know who you did forget to list in here?
The
ultimate metalhead, Brian Posehn.
Yeah. He's
not in the movie for very long.
I mean, neither is E.G. Daily.
That's
but
true.
I mean her name's a little bit more recognizable, at least in my circle of things, because she's a voice actress. It's done
my
shit ton
circle.
of stuff.
Brian Posehn.
He's in there too. I mean, there's also Daniel Roebuck's in it for a little bit, and there's other people. Do you also know who Dave Sheridan is?
I do not.
You should.
Oh, it's Officer Doofy.
Yeah. Yes. Deputy Doofy.
I did know. Yeah, Deputy Doofy. From the Scary Movie movies.
Right. Well, at least the first one. But he is.
I think he's in the second one, isn't he? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've watched
the first one.
Right.
But he is coming back for the sixth one.
Well, isn't everybody?
So, pretty much, yeah. Especially the Wayans brothers. Anyway, so with all of this being said, why don't we just go ahead and dive into this little Grindhouse feature, shall we?
Yeah. Let's get gross, y'all.
Nah.
On May 18, 1978, Texas...
So apparently 6 months after the events of what happened in...
House of a Thousand Corpses. Yeah. Texas Sheriff John Quincy Wydell and a large posse of state troopers issue a search and destroy mission on the Firefly family, who are responsible for over 75 homicides and disappearances over the past several years.
Actually, later in the film, Sheriff Wydell actually says over 100 missing people.
Oh, I mean, and let's be certain, it's probably far more than that.
Oh, it's probably far more than that.
They've been at it a while.
The family themselves gear up, pull up, and armor up with face plates and everything like that.
Yeah.
And fire upon the officers.
Oh, the fucking pigs are everywhere.
Tell me something I don't already fucking know.
Just fucking do something.
No shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
Where the fuck is Tiny?
Rufus or RJ, is killed, and Mother Firefly, who has now been replaced by Leslie Easterbrook because the original actress, I cannot remember her name.
Karen Black.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted too much money.
Yeah. It was a dispute over wages.
Yeah, there wasn't enough budget for it, so decisions were made.
Also, you know, you mentioned Rufus. He is not played by the original actor that played Rufus in House of Thousand Corpses. He is played by Tyler Mane.
Is it really Tyler
Yes.
Mane? I did not know that. Okay.
It is.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright. But Mother Firefly is taken into custody while Otis and Baby escape.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you ain't getting me.
They steal a car from PJ Souls.
Yeah, they do. You
Yeah.
know who PJ Souls is? I mean, I'm asking you. Oh, no, I'm not. I wasn't really asking you, Amy. I was asking the camera. She is from the original Halloween movie. She plays the best friend with the...
Wasn't she Nancy?
Nancy, yes.
Nancy Loomis?
No, she's not Nancy Loomis.
I can't.
Anyways.
She was in Halloween.
But she was also the girl with the red hat in Carrie.
Yeah, she was. But they kill her and go to Khaki Palms,
Kakiki Palms.
Is it Kiki?
Kakiki.
It says I guess it is Kiki. Whatever. Khaki Palms. I don't care.
It's a rundown,
it's a
nasty motel.
It's a rundown no-tell motel.
Yeah, definitely a no-tell motel. At the motel, Otis and Baby take a musical group called the Banjo and Sullivan. It's just Banjo and Sullivan, right? Banjo and Sullivan? Hostage in their room. Baby kind of like starts flirting with the one of the guys from the band. They're a married couple. They're two married couples. And so she like starts to flirt with him. She's like, "You gonna take me back to your room?
You gonna take me back to your room and play with me?"
My wife's in that room.
And he's like, "Well, my wife's in there." And then Otis comes up and just, you know, basically.
Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees.
Look at these.
That's a little bit later, but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Otis shoots a roadie when he returns. That's Mr. Brian Posehn. He just wanted to be a rodeo clown. Come on, guys. Can't we just let him be a rodeo clown?
I mean, you know, if they would have let Captain Spaulding get into the picture before they killed him,
He might have learned a few things, and maybe he would have taken some mercy and said, "Come along, boy." Anyways, meanwhile, Baby's father, yeah, that's right, father, we find that out, Captain Spaulding, decides to rendezvous with Baby and Otis, basically saying, like, we all gotta meet at the hotel, like, stick to the plan.
Well, I mean, they call him up.
Yeah.
And tell him, like, the heat is on, and
right.
we had to bug out type thing.
Yeah, because he was in bed with a very juicy little girl.
With a juicy girl, but he was having a wet dream about somebody else.
He was. My.
And when he left her, she was like, "Come on, booby. Come on, booby." Anyway, Captain Spaulding, or Cutter.
Yeah,
because he's going by Cutter in this at certain times. Runs out of gas on the way and frightens a boy.
Don't we make you laugh? Aren't we fucking funny? You best come up with an answer, because I'm going to come back here and check on you and your mama. If you ain't got a reason why you hate clowns, I'm going to kill your whole fucking family.
Yes.
And assaults the boy's mother, literally knocks her the fuck out.
Yeah, he doesn't kill her, though.
No, he doesn't kill her, and he doesn't kill the little boy. He scares the little boy off and says, "You better have a good fucking reason why you don't like clowns. Next time I come around here, I'm gonna kill your whole fucking family." I cannot do a good Sid Haig.
No, but that was good, though. It was good.
He steals their car. Back at the motel, Otis...
The next word that comes out of your mouth better be some brilliant fucking Mark Twain shit, because it's definitely getting chiseled on your tombstone.
Grapes. Roy Sullivan's wife with a pistol.
Yeah. He then says something later about it. His pistol smelling like...
Hope the barrel don't rust.
Yep.
Yep. And demands Adam Banjo and Roy come with him on an errand. Come on, boys.
Otis drives his two prisoners to a
Well,
place
he doesn't
where,
drive.
yeah, no, he walks their
dictates.
asses out there.
Yeah, he dictates.
To where he has buried some weapons.
We're gonna go dig up some guns I buried out here a couple years ago.
Then what?
Well, there ain't no what. That's the end of the road.
While walking to the location, the two prisoners attempt to attack Otis, but Otis don't take no bullshit, and he bludgeons Roy and then cuts Adam's face off.
Yeah, well, first he tackles Roy.
Yeah.
I
mean, he really does, like, he goes
and
to town on that man's head.
he shoots Adam, who's played by Lou Temple.
Yeah.
And in,
You know, I
in
think
the
this
neck.
is like Lou Temple. I think I've only ever seen him in one other thing, and that was The Walking Dead.
Yep.
Same. I'm sure he's probably done other things.
Oh no,
but-
he's done tons of other stuff. I know Brett Wagner is very good friends with him in the con circuits and stuff like that.
Cool.
Fuck you. That's what they all say. Fuck you.
But yeah, so he gets shot in the neck, and then we get like the iconic lines: "This, I'm Willy Wonka, and this is my fucking chocolate factory." And then also,
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
It's like, okay, so here's the thing. The Firefly family, they're fucking disgusting. They're awful people. There's not one redeeming quality about any of them. As hard as Rob Zombie does try to give them redeeming qualities in this film. Especially at the end when we get lots of, like, candid shots of them and whatnot. But,
so
I digress.
When
there is nothing redeemable about this family. However, that line, the way he looks into the camera, makes me feel things. I can't help it. It just does.
At the motel, Adam's wife, Wendy, tries to escape through the bathroom window after convincing Baby that she needed to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
When Gloria attempts to rebel, Baby kills her with a very quickly... It's actually underhanded.
From her.
It's underhanded.
Yeah.
And Wendy runs out of the motel, but is caught by Captain Spaulding, who Baby tells her, "Get that fucker! Or get that bitch, Daddy!" And he knocks her ass unconscious.
Yep. Otis returns wearing Adam's face like a mask.
Where have we seen this one before?
Well, I mean, he did do that in House of a Thousand Corpses with somebody else's daddy.
Yeah.
So now he's just coming back with, you know, the girl's husband's face on.
Yep.
All three of them leave the motel together in the band's van. They leave her in the room.
They leave her kind of tied up to the
like radiator sort of thing.
It's the door.
Yeah. Oh, is
She's
it the door?
hanging
Yeah,
on
she's
the
like
door.
hanging on the back of the door. That's right. Yeah, but she's got her husband's face on her.
Yep. That's in here.
It's a hot damn mess. Anyways, the motel maid comes to the room to clean and discovers the murder scene. She enters into the bathroom and she sees the Devil's Rejects written on the wall in blood. And she sees Wendy not only wearing her dead husband's face, but she is accidentally killed when she runs out onto the highway and gets fucking clobbered. Absolutely decimated by a semi-truck.
Yeah, you talk about a hot mess.
Yeah. Yeah.
On
I mean,
Texas
any kind of
pavement.
evidence that was retrievable from that is probably...
well, especially in 78.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wydell calls a pair of amoral bounty hunters, the Unholy Two, Rondo
Actually,
and Billy Ray.
Rondo calls him, right? Doesn't he call him?
No, he calls them in.
Okay.
He calls them in after he talks to the film expert about the Groucho Marx character connection. So he calls them in, and he has Rondo and Billy Ray, played by Danny Trejo and Diamond Dallas Page, respectively,
Yep.
to help him find the Fireflies by tracking down these list of names that are like Captain Spaulding and all these other Groucho Marx characters that the Firefly family has adopted and used as aliases over the many years.
Right.
While investigating, they discover an associate of Spaulding's named Charlie Altamont, played by Ken Foree. Foree?
I've always heard it 4A, but I've also heard 4E.
Okay.
So, I don't know. 4E.
Wydell begins to lose his fucking sanity when Mother Firefly reveals that she is the one that murdered his brother.
Yeah. So,
You found yourself into something you ain't never
then he ends up having a dream in which his brother commands him to avenge his death. And Wydell goes back into the cell and stabs Mother Firefly in the stomach, killing her. I mean, it is a pretty vicious scene.
And it's long. It takes her a while to die.
And the thing is that, like, she's, like, egging him on
the entire time.
The whole time. And I'm just like, I love this bitch.
After he leaves the brothel, Wydell threatens Charlie because Charlie went to pick up some chickens.
Oh.
If you want to have a good time and you need some pussy, you can cut that chicken's head off, stick your dick in that ass of that chicken, and that damn chicken will go crazy on your ass and go,
Are you saying that I would cut off a chicken's head, put my dick in it, fuck it, and go, ah?
From the chicken fucker.
If you cut the head off a chicken... Never mind. I'm not going there.
Yeah, we're not going to go there.
Watch the movie.
Chicken fucker's bad enough. But he buys some chickens to pick up to take back for Spaulding to fry up because apparently he's a legendary chicken fryer.
Well, I mean, we know that from the first movie.
Did you happen to see who Charlie's assistant was?
No.
Michael Berryman.
Oh, yes, I did.
If y'all don't know who Michael Berryman is, he is a character actor that is usually cast as some type of villainous role because of his appearance. Mm-hmm. He was in the original Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, I know him well from the Hills Have Eyes, but he's been in tons of stuff.
Tons of other stuff.
You would recognize him.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Second you see him, you're like, that guy.
Right.
Yeah.
But Wydell threatens Charlie to give up the Fireflies. With the help of the Unholy Two, the sheriff takes the family back to the Firefly Ranch, where Wydell tortures them using similar methods that they used on their victims. Basically, he was showing them like pictures of their victims and all this other stuff, and whoever chimed up and said, "I'm responsible for that," staples
them to their chest.
Right.
Yeah. He nails Otis's hands to his chair and staples all the photographs on Otis and baby's stomachs, and then he beats and shocks with like a cattle prod sort of thing, right? Mm-hmm. Captain Spaulding and Otis, and taunts baby about having killed her mother.
Yeah, and baby's like, "No, you didn't. Those photos are fake." Nah. Wydell then proceeds to set the house on fire and leaves Otis and Spaulding to burn, but he lets baby loose outside so he can hunt for sport.
It smells like rabbit!
Run, rabbit, run!
Charlie returns to save the Firefly family, but Wydell kills him, of course. Baby gets shot in the calf, and I think Wydell even says, "Ooh, I think I heard the bone shatter on that one."
Fuck you!
On her left leg, brutally horsewhipped, and then strangled by Wydell.
Yeah, he does a number on her.
Before a burlap sacked clad, very tall individual sneaks up behind him, intervenes, and literally breaks Wydell's neck,
squishes him,
saving the Firefly family. And then, of course, he removes the burlap sack, and it's
Tiny. It's Tiny. Which did we talk about Tiny at the beginning? Because the movie actually starts on Tiny.
Right, it does.
Like as the sheriffs and everybody are showing up to the Firefly house, like Tiny is out in the woods dragging a naked body through the woods,
which was not Matthew McGrayer.
Oh, what was it?
He injured his ankle.
Okay.
Before filming, so he was not able to move around very good. So they actually had to find a 7'4" stunt double to do that.
Wow.
And so every time you see Tiny with the burlap sack on his head, that's the stunt double.
Okay.
And then when the burlap sack comes up off his head, that's Matthew.
Okay, gotcha. And like I saw some behind the scenes stuff of like the appliances that they put on his face. Like, whoa, they were pretty cool.
Yeah.
So Otis, Baby, and Spaulding escape in Charlie's 1972 Cadillac Eldorado and leave behind Tiny, who walks back into the house that is on fire. And like at one point, I think Otis says, "We'll come back for you."
You sure about this? We'll come back for you.
Which, like,
they ain't coming back.
No, Tiny goes to die in that house.
Yeah.
But
he goes to die in the fire that his father initially tried to burn him with when he was a child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The trio, though, drives very badly injured.
Not through Texas, though.
Well, No.
Those are the hills of SoCal.
Yeah, I was going to say that's definitely California.
Oh, yeah.
As Otis drives down the road with Baby and Spaulding asleep in the back seat, he notices a barricade of police up ahead of them.
Realizing that there is no way for them to make it out alive.
I can already hear the music.
Right. He wakes up Baby and Captain Spaulding and hands them each a gun. They speed towards the barricade, guns blazing as the police return fire, all while Leonard Skinner's Freebird is playing.
Sorry. Anyways, I was in my head picturing the movie. Otis and Baby and Spaulding. Oh, I already read that part. Jeez. That's it. Fade to black.
Well,
that's the end of the movie.
it's like a fade to black. Or it's actually
It's not really a fade to black. I mean, they get all shot the fuck up. Okay? So in my opinion, this should have been the end.
No, it was the end.
I know.
It was 100% the end.
I know.
But you said something earlier about like candid shots of them.
Yeah, this was in this little scene.
Yeah, so in this scene, before, or actually I think it's during, like when they're driving up or whatever, and then driving towards the cops or whatever, Otis is having like a fever dream, kind of, of the three of them just having fun and goofing off. That footage was actually after they had wrapped, and they were just goofing off, saying their goodbyes into the camera and everything like that. So that's why it's candid. That's why it's candid footage, and they're like all kind of not behaving like themselves a little bit.
There's one thing that we didn't mention earlier, and I'm just gonna say, Tutti fucking fruity.
Yeah.
Tutti fucking fruity. Tutti fucking fruity.
Shut up.
Tutti fucking fruity.
That's
we did.
We don't need to go into that, but Tutti fucking fruity.
Tutti fucking fruity, y'all.
For me, this is a bloody machete up. I have a hard time saying whether I like this more than.
I don't because I absolutely love this film. It is 10 times better than what House of a Thousand Corpses was, but I love the fact that it built upon that, giving a little bit more depth to the characters, and almost making you.
Giving you a little bit of backstory.
It almost makes you kind of sympathize for them in a little bit.
And that is Rob's intention.
Right. Because you have like these...
Although there's nothing to be sympathetic.
No, by no means is there. But you have these three very unhinged individuals doing brutal, sadistic things to innocent bystanders. And then we have like moments of levity, like with the Tutti fucking fruity scene.
Fucking fruity.
And then, like Baby is literally, like, taking her ice cream cone and booping Otis on the nose with it and everything like that. So, like, it was well thought out with the interjection of good timed humor. The pacing of it was good. I give it a bloody machete up, too, because out of Rob Zombie's filmography, this is probably my second favorite Rob Zombie film.
What's your first?
The Haunted World of El Super Beasto.
I love The Haunted World of El Super Beasto.
His animated feature.
It's very good.
Starring Tom Papa.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah.
Again, bloody machete up. I have a hard time saying whether
you like this better
is
or
number one or House of a Thousand Corpses is number one in my book, because I love them both so much, but they're so vastly different from each other.
Oh no, they are vastly different. In fact, Sherry Moon Zombie has been quoted as saying that this is not technically a sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses. It's literally these characters jumped into a different like genre of film.
Yeah.
Which because it is very different. This is definitely more.
The characters
Grindhouse.
Are still the same. The characters are still
they're still very much the same, but this is very much more Grindhouse-esque than what House of a Thousand Corpses was. House of a Thousand Corpses was literally Texas Chainsaw on acid. Yeah. And I said that in our House of a Thousand Corpses video. But yeah,
which I personally love.
2 machetes straight up, and we're gonna send this straight back to Texas.
Alright. What are we doing next, Tally?
Oh, so, I actually watched this one last night.
I know, because I tried to watch it while you were watching it.
Yeah.
Did I kick you out?
You did.
Okay. I was like, oh, Hallie's watching it. Better put her off and do something else for a minute.
I texted you back when I was done watching it. You didn't get it, apparently. Her phone's been having issues. Anyway, so like the opening credit sequence in this one, and we'll get into it more in the next video. But the entire time I'm watching it, I felt like I was watching a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah.
That being said, we're going from Texas, y'all, to the Big Apple.
Manhattan, baby!
Manhattan with Friday the 13th, Part 8. Jason takes Manhattan. That is right. We take him out of Camp Crystal Lake. Or Clearview, I think is what it's called now. Or Lakeview, or what, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. And we put him in the Big fucking Apple. Why? Because they could. Whatever. Okay. So come back here in 1 week's time when we dissect this.
One of my favorite movies in the franchise because it's just so stupid and
It's
absurd.
so bonkers.
It's bad.
It's so bonkers. It really
not that I'm throwing up my what my bloody machete might be, but it's a bad movie, but it's one of my favorites. So
yeah, come back here in 1 week's time when we do that. Until then, make sure you slash that subscribe button,
stab the like button,
and wrangling that gray bill so you don't get lost in the mix and can stay up to date on everything that we are doing on the tube of you.
And until next time, we will see you all
in the afterlife.